How's it going, guys? My name is LongBarrel, and for the past couple of weeks, my upload schedule has been absolutely disgusting, and that is simply because I'm horrible at managing my time with my real life stuff and my YouTube stuff. So essentially, I said to myself, enough is enough. Time to stop messing around. We're gonna get back on the video grind. That is why today I'm bringing you guys a small tutorial on the fastest way to improve your headshot percentage. Alright, so not to waste any more of you guys' time, let's hop straight into this tutorial. For this exercise, you're going to need just one map. Training_aim_CSGO2. That is the full name of the map. If you want to search it up on the workshop, or simply click on the link in the video description. Subscribe to the map to download it and then load it up in your CSGO. Now, I just want to say that this is a supplement exercise. Now, a supplement exercise is not meant to completely replace your training routine / warm-up routine. This is simply an exercise that should be added on top of your routine and regularly done for maximum results. I'm sure many of you guys actually recognize this map from a lot of my previous tutorial series. I really love this map because it's very versatile for a lot of different types of training. You can pull off an insane amount of configurations for training on this map, and that's what makes it so valuable to me. For this exercise, you're going to turn your attention to the control panel, and you want to set the settings to the following. For the amount, you want to set that to 50 or 100, based on your preference if you want to do more or less. The delay to 0.25, and the static target duration to 0.75. You want to turn your attention to the target size, and you want to change that all the way to the smallest size, which is the head. After this point, you want to select the weapon of your choice and put yourself on the second level, which will be our default level for this exercise. You're going to shoot start to begin the exercise, but instead of shooting the heads for the first little bit, you're going to silently move your crosshair onto the heads without taking a shot, just to see how well you're keeping up with the duration and the delay of the heads. If you can precisely keep your crosshairs onto the popping up targets, then you're ready to begin the exercise for real. If it feels very challenging to keep up, I'd recommend increasing the delay first and then the static target duration if that still does not help. With whatever gun you're shooting with, you always want to make sure that you're shooting the way you would be in a real game scenario. This means don't do stupid movements, don't stand too still. If you usually spray or burst in game, then I would not recommend tapping with an AK, for example. As you're going through the targets, you want to make sure that you're staying as accurate as possible. Let your hand do the motion, take the burst when you're ready to do so, obviously trying to hit the target while it's still up on your screen. The exercise will stop by itself after the amount that you've set will reach 0, and your score will be posted up on the top right above the target screen. So depending what number you chose, if you set it to 100, this will be your percentage hit. If you set it to 50 and multiply that by 2, and that will be your percentage of the targets that you hit. Keeping in mind your percentage hit is very important as you go through this exercise, as you want to be constantly improving this number and trying to get it higher and higher each time. So what makes this exercise better than just shooting bots? Well, first of all, you're forced to flick both up and down and side to side, which means that it's working your whole arm and hand. You incorporate reaction timing as an extra layer, so you have to anticipate the next head that's about to pop up compared to having the bots in your view at all times. And of course, having a limited time to shoot your target forces you to aim and shoot as efficiently as possible to be able to actually hit your shot. With time, you'll need less and less micro adjustments, as it is something that this exercise is exceptionally good at solidifying. So I recommend doing the first set of 100 at least 5 times, and then depending on how you feel, you can adjust your timings, change up your range, change up your weapons and all that, just to spice up your training. One of my favorite ways to spice up my training is after I'm done with the 0.75 target duration, I drop it down to 0.5 and just have a go at it. It is quite challenging to be hitting them at such fast speeds, but it does kind of put your arm to the test, makes you work just a little bit harder to hit that target. So I mean, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I really hope this helps you guys increase your headshot percentage, as doing this exercise tremendously improved mine. So remember, if you're struggling on the current settings that I provide you guys with, then make sure to raise the delay or the static target duration. I personally would not recommend changing the target sizes. You want to get used to actually hitting the head, and it's probably the timings that you should play around with first if that is the main challenge for you. So keep in mind that you can actually incorporate all weapons into this exercise as you wish, so don't just be stuck on the AK or the M4. Some tips for bursting: while doing this exercise and you're trying to burst, start each burst as if you're about to spray the weapon, except this time you're going to cut it short after about 3 shots fired. What that's going to do is it's going to allow you to get better at starting your spray at the head, except you'll get better at being more accurate within those first 3 to 4 bullets as you're bursting your target. And please remember that this exercise is a supplement exercise, and you should incorporate it into your full warm-up or practice routine and not just do this as your sole routine. Play around with this routine. I'm sure you guys guys are gonna have a lot of fun with this. Let me know how it works for you. Does it help you with your headshot percentage? Do you feel like you're starting to hit a lot more headshots than you were previously? Road to Global will be out later this week. I'm also working on bringing back some pugging series, which hopefully will be back this week as well. And I'm gonna begin my production on the next How Not to Suck at CSGO video. So hopefully it should be a really good week for me and for you guys for some videos. That's gonna do it for me for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's LongBarrel, and remember, be water, my friends.